Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In our previous lecture, we discussed about what is the factorization and what are the methods to solve quadratic equation by factorization method. So let us take one example and we will follow the same steps and we will try to solve this by factorization method. Okay, first of all, let us look at the equation. What kind of equation it is, and you see here the variable involved is x, and the highest power of the variable is 2. So this is degree 2 equation. Degree 2 equation means quadratic equation, and we will solve it first by factorization method. So always keep in mind and you should remember that whenever you are going to solve it by factorization method, this equation should be in standard form or general quadratic equation form. What is the standard quadratic equation form? Ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. On right hand side there should be 0 and all other things ax square plus bx plus c should be on left hand side. If you see this equation, it is in form of ax square plus bx plus c equal to, not equal to 0 but equal to 1. So first we will we will do it to convert it to standard form. Okay, we will convert it to the standard form. So how we can make it in standard form? We will remove this 1. So we will move this 1 to left hand side. Okay, 2x square minus 2x minus 11. This 1 is adding here, I will move here, it will be subtracted. So it will become 2x square minus 2x minus 12 equal to 0. Now we learned in our previous lecture how to take common and what is the common value. If you see this equation, this is 2x square, okay, 2 is involved, minus 2x and 12. 12, if you factorize this, you see 12 I can write is 4 into 3, okay, I can write is 2 into 2 into 3. So at least 1 2 is involved in 12, okay. So 2 is here, 2 is here, 2 is here. I can take 2 common, okay. I can solve it in this form, but it will take more steps, so it is better to simplify your equation before solving it. I will take 2 common, it will be x square minus x minus, now you see 2 into 6 is 12, right? 2 into 6 is 12. If I will take 2 out, I am left with 6 equal to 0. Now 2 is here, it is being multiplied. On other side, when I will move it, it will be divided. Okay? X square minus x minus 6 equal to 0 divided by 2. This 2 on other side it will go and it will be divided. So 0 divided by anything is 0. Now see, this is standard quadratic equation form. 0 is on right hand side, ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Next step is we will identify A, B and C. Okay. If I will compare it in with the standard form, coefficient of x square is A, here coefficient of x square is 1. So A is equal to 1. Here coefficient of x is plus B. Here coefficient of x is minus 1. Okay, with x it is 1. So B is equal to minus 1. And what is C? Constant term is C. Here constant is minus 6. Okay, C will become minus 6. So in our previous lecture, what was the first step? We discussed that step 1 we will multiply A by C. Okay, in our like rough work, we will multiply A by C. A by C is here, A is 1, C is minus 6. 1 into minus 6 equal to minus 6. So the product of A and C here is minus 6. Next step is, I will consider B, okay, and I will split this B into two factors, okay. This is what we call factorization method. We will have to convert, or we will have to find out the factors of B meeting which criteria. So I will split B into two factors, factor 1, factor 2, okay. I will split B into two factors so that when I will multiply these two factors, I should get minus 6 AC. I should get product as minus this AC, this product. And when I will add these two factors, I should get back the same B. Okay, here AC, I must have to get product minus 6. Okay, so the factors of 6 can be split into 3 into 2. I can split 6 3 into 2. You see, if I will minus 2 from 3, I will get 1. I need minus 1. Okay, I need minus 1 and I need minus 6. So minus 1 how I can get? If I will put the sign of minus with greater value, okay, I can write minus 3 minus 2 plus 2. Minus 3 plus 2 is minus 1, okay, and minus 3 into 2 is minus 6. So these two factors are satisfying condition 1, like I should get product minus 6 and I should get addition minus 1. So these two factors, these are satisfying both two criteria. The product should be minus 6, minus 3 into 2 is minus 6, and the addition should be minus 1. Both criteria are fulfilling, so I will split this equation as x square minus 3, okay, minus 3x plus 2x minus 6 equal to 0. Now you see, I splitted this middle term, B term, into two factors, okay, into two terms which are meeting this criteria. This is same, like minus 3x plus 2x is minus x. I am not doing anything additional. I am just splitting it into two factors. Now you see, minus 3 plus 2x is minus x. This equation is same as this. And when I will multiply these two, I will get minus 6. Okay, minus 3 into plus 2 is minus 6. Whenever you do this splitting, you always get common. And you know how to get common. First two terms you will take and second two terms. From first two terms, which term is in common in both? X. Here are 2x, here is 1x. I can take 1x common. I will be left with x minus 3. From here, you see, I can take which, whenever you will do this splitting, you will get always common from both. First two terms and second two terms you will get common. Okay, 2 is here and 6 can be 2 into 3. 2 is also here. I can take 2 out. X. Now 2 into 3 is 6. Okay. When I will multiply back, I will get same. X square minus 3x plus 2x minus 6. And these two terms, these always be same. Whenever you will take common, these two terms will always be same. If you are not getting the same value, it means you are doing something wrong, and while taking common you have done some mistake. Okay. Now in these two terms, x minus 3 is common. X minus 3 I will take out, and I am with x plus 2. X plus 2 equal to 0. Okay. Now this is in form of a, b equal to 0. Either, now if product of two terms is 0, either this term is 0 or this term is 0. That's why we are getting 0. So we will say either x minus 3 equal to 0. This implies if I will solve it for x, this 3 I will move to other side, it will become x equal to 3. Or if this term is 0, x will be 3. Or this term is equal to 0, x plus 2 equal to 0. So when I will move it to other side, x will become minus 2. So we are getting two solutions. You see, this is quadratic equation is of degree 2. We are getting two solutions, well, two values of x, 3 and minus 2. For both these values, that specific equation will be valid. What was that equation? 2x square minus 2x minus 12 equal to 0. Or when we simplified this equation, we get this equation. If I will put these value here, I will get left hand side equal to right hand side. Both values must and they will satisfy left hand side and right hand side. So these are the solution set. If I will write it in the form of solution set, so solution set will be 3 minus 2. This is the solution of equation by factorization method. So in factorization method, what we are doing first, we will convert the quadratic equation in standard form. Okay. After that, the coefficient of x square a and constant term c, we will multiply. Okay. What we are getting, the product. Then we will split this b term into 2, so that when we add, we should get back c, and when we multiply, we should get AC, product of A and C. So these two terms we will split and we will write down, and then we will take common and we will get the solution of quadratic equation by factorization method. So this was the factorization method. In our next lecture, we will look at solution of quadratic equation by using quadratic formula. So this was all about today's lecture. If you have any questions, you can ask me in comments. See you in our next lecture. Thank you very much.